New at noon right now, and people forced to live in deplorable homes are demanding change. We've been hearing complaints from residents of the Fairburn and Gordon apartments in southwest Atlanta for months now. Atlanta News First Joshua Skinner is live in downtown Atlanta. And Joshua, those residents just left a hearing about the status of their shoddy apartment complex.
That's a good way to describe it, Rick. They were not happy with what they heard here at the Atlanta Municipal Courthouse. Today was the 30-day benchmark hearing for the Fairburn and Gordon apartments, as you mentioned, in southwest Atlanta, where they were supposed to meet certain requirements set forth by the court. It's one of 3 that's scheduled over the next 90 days, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to those 90 days. That's because the court determined today that they had not met the requirements for the first 30 days, including pest control, landscaping, security measures have not been implemented. They have yet to pay a $35,000 administrative fee to the court. We'll get to that in a second. Now, during the hearing, the lawyer for the landlords said that they have made substantial improvements to the property, which code enforcement did agree with, but said it's not enough. And some residents, on the other hand, believe that this property is beyond saving.
And to be honest, that property needs to be torn down. There's been so much violence, so much death. It needs to go. It has to go. And I hope, by the grace of God, that someone hear us and please help us.
Now, when we asked residents about the specific problems, nearly all of them here said they did not have air conditioning. They have pest problems with bugs. Some of them don't have heating. They also mentioned a tremendous amount of crime. The woman you heard from right there, Sherry Gary, she told us that she lost a sibling to gun violence at the complex not too long ago. And by the way, the judge gave ownership till the close of business tomorrow to pay that $35,000 fine. If they do not pay it then, which they haven't paid over the past 30 days, if they do not pay it tomorrow, he'll use his discretion to determine what's next. That could mean an evidentiary hearing where he could decide to demolish the building, or they could decide to move residents. There's several things that could go on, but worst case, they could decide to demolish that building. And we'll be sure to keep you up to date as this all plays out, both through the rest of the week and over the next 60, 90 days. So live at the Atlanta Municipal Courthouse, Joshua Skinner, Atlanta News First. Thank you.